Also don't remember what part of the map I was. Like, did you want to play HunterNet? Maybe make Fernando care about your existence.
Not even gonna lie, I think I uninstalled it a long time ago.
So, well, it's on the stem. The stem.
I feel like Fernando is just like tolerates my existence.
Oh yeah, probably.
I'm like that bug that's not like super creepy, but it's just kind of there and annoying. But you're like you don't want to get out of bed to deal with it. You know what I mean? I'm that bug. You're like, I hate that bug, but I'm not gonna fucking do anything about it.
Ah.
Guys, Has any of you ever played Grounded?
No.
Me and a friend of mine were playing it. We were like checking out this one area. And I was like, oh yeah, look at that. And I turn around, there's one of the big ass spiders, and I've never screamed so loud in my life. Ah! He's like, he just watched me get killed, and he was just laughing his ass off. He's like, that was horrifying. I'm not going outside.
Frickin' spitter.
I was like, in Grounded, you're like a shrunken human. So you're the size of an ant. So it's a big ass wolf spider when I turn a corner.
And the
It was,
wolf
like,
spider.
It was the middle of the night too, and all I could see is his beady red eyes staring at me, and I just screamed. I was like, ah!
Bomber takes a little while to start power burn. The problem.
What to play?
HunterNet.
I don't have to
Play. It's like 300 megs. Maybe. It might actually be shrink.
A real, true space game.
But most Elite Dangerous players think Elite sucks right now and they want to move to HunterNet.
Everyone knows how much the developers of Elite Dangerous care about the game.
Yeah, they care big. They care so much.
How much they love about it, how much they're willing to put work into it.
Yes.
Show it, like, especially hold up their end of promises, like when they promise
Definitely.
content, we get it. Especially like, a month after they promised us it. Not 8 or 9 years later. Or not have it in development since they announced it, even though they've released plenty of DLC. Who's Sushi? Do you know this person, Harrison?
Do I know this person? Maybe, maybe not.
Why don't you ask Days to play the Hunter Nets with you?
Because he can't talk.
Oh, you hear that, Days? Because you choose to uphold your vow of silence, Harrison.
Yeah.
Is this another Bean situation where it's like
Yes.
he's never gonna talk and then he's
Yes.
talking, he's a fucking squeaker?
No, he won't ever talk. I'm pretty sure.
Aloha.
Hello.
Sorry about not being on a little bit earlier. I'm also in the middle of doing a pack out and a move, so things are sort of scattered about a little bit. You guys might have to go ahead on without me. This is actually my first time really having a chance to actually play it, so.
Gosh.
Yeah, probably just bouncing in and everything, and figuring out how the hell everything's working.
Oh wait, I would have to launch itch.io, huh, to see.
Unless you got your Sting key.
I did not get a Sting key.
Oh, you should probably ask for one.
Fernando doesn't love me. You know this. I literally told you, I'm like that little fly that he fucking tolerates.
It's probably because you didn't play the game very much.
Exactly. That's exactly the reason. He's like, this man's in my server, and he mainly just hangs out with Harrison, and I don't mind it, but at the same time,
Ah! I died. Yeah, well.
Can I play with you if I'm on Itch and you're on Steam?
Yes. They just download the same thing. It all works as it would be expected. One.
Because I got 4 minutes.
Alright, we didn't kill all the turrets. I did pretty good. I'm not very good at Capital Assault and Bomber. Bomber's confused. Even though against players, I'm in the Bomber. Not the AI turret gold nonsense. Wow, Days joined the game even though I told him I didn't want him to because he doesn't talk.
Damn, Days, you gonna take that shit? Throw the glove down.
Yeah, if you're a real man, you'd tell it to my face, but you can't because you don't have a mind.
Keep talking like that, and Days is gonna show up at your house and put his fingers in your mouth.
No, he won't. If anything, I'm gonna go to his house before he'll go to mine. At least I could actually afford the plane ticket for one thing.
Oof. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, just start in the middle of nowhere. How about new strategy? Because I can't evade SRMs to save my life in a bomber, partially because I suck, and partially because I can't hear them. Let's just, like, suicide end, try to kill as many turrets as possible, and damn the consequences for any kind of dying. And we'll just come back, power burn back over. See if this has any legs to it. I think this makes more sense now. Oh, I lost G tolerance there, that's screwed. Yeah, I think this makes more sense. This is a way better strategy.
Hey Harrison, do you know why toothpaste makes food taste so bad?
It's because it has the flavorings in it. Ah!
No, it's because the chemicals in toothpaste block out your ability to taste sugar.
Okay. That what it is. There was one time I drank something after brushing my teeth with toothpaste and it didn't actually taste that different.
Certain toothpaste use certain different chemicals, but I think it's I think they say it's fluoride. Like a high concentration of fluoride makes you not able to taste sugar.
Yeah. Alleged.
Another fun fact for you is that radiation is apparently radiation itself tastes sweet, and it's actually heavy on the air, so you can actually feel it when you're moving through radiation.
Oh. That's a good sensation to have.
Yeah.
Is it humid or is the radiation high? Who knows?
A lot of the works in Chernobyl were talking about how the air after the disaster tasted really sweet, and how you could see and feel this weight up on the air, and it was the radiation being carried around.
Not the gumdrop buttons. Yeah, that'd be an interesting day.
Ooh.
Yeah, Days has been. Yeah, so what the strategy I should do, instead of preserving my life against the turrets, I should just run at them like a psychopath. Because I actually do better, so, you know. If only I knew how G-forces work. Every time the G-forces get tweaked by like 5%, it completely like deletes any semblance of me knowing how to manage them and whatever. It's like, oh, there goes 3 months of muscle memory down the drain.
Harrison, do you like cooking?
Like what?
Cooking?
Only if it's like easy, because otherwise I get irritated and don't care.
Really, I love making cool things. Like I used to bake and cook all the time.
There's a turret around here. I feel like it's. Better not be launched at SRMs that way. So, you know.
Have you ever had Mirren before? Harrison, have you had Mirren before?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Asian. It's like an alcohol, but it's like a cooking alcohol.
Okay.
It's like rice wine vinegar.
Is
Apparently
it
it's very good, but I've never had it. But I love like soy sauce and teriyaki sauce.
I was at to ask you if it like worked any, but you don't even.
Nah, I wonder what it tastes like.
Alright. I think I want one more.
Worcestershire sauce is like.
Oh yeah.
Using that to cook.
Yeah, Worcestershire sauce. We have that.
I love teriyaki and soy sauce, but I love making stir fry.
Stirred, not fried.
And then I really like oyster sauce. Have you ever had that? It's really good, but a little of it goes a really long way because I made the mistake of pouring a lot in the first time I used it, and I was like, oh dear God. I was like, my rice tastes just like oysters.
I mean, not having a pit would be better if I could actually see the thing I'm shooting at, because I can only really see the HUD markers. Oh yeah, and if the missile FSX could get fixed one day, so that they make their sounds, that would really help too, because then I'd actually have somewhat of a fucking idea where they are, versus being only like, if I can be bothered to like, hold track of them.
You like avocado, Harrison?
No.
You don't like avocados?
No.
I mean, I guess I'm Hispanic, so I kind of have to like avocados. It's an avocado. Thanks.
I'm right there with you on the avocado front. I'm enjoying them.
Oh, really? I love them.
Yeah. Used to have a few places that, like when I was a kid, they actually had an avocado tree, which just makes it worse.
Like, I downloaded the itch.io update, and it's like, you did not download the latest update, though. So all that time you just spent downloading was wasted.
Yeah, all 1 minute that you wasted.
It was like 5.
Yeah. I think I did alright that time. See, when you're hyper aggressive on the battleship, you're basically just trying to die really slowly. First, because you're going to die. It's just how slowly are you gonna die while attacking the turrets.
Very HunterNet.
Doesn't look as good either, though. But I specialize in effectiveness versus flash.
unavailable on itch.io.
Wait, you had your own key, the original, like, key, right?
So.
You should just be able to re-download it, because you already have it activated.
Okay, there we go, now I got it down then.
Yeah, because plus it's like, they said they're gonna support it for like, I don't know, at least a year or two, because people aren't gonna be on Steam for whatever reason. See, they thought Fernando cared that much so that if you came back to the game, you could get the bad installer for it instead of the good one. He cared that much, at least. About you.
Fernando doesn't love me, and you know it.
You should stop threatening to troll his server. That's probably the main thing that upsets him.
I don't threaten to. I just give him the idea that I might.
Exactly, that's a threat. That's what a threat is.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like, you probably keep him up at night, because he's like, man, I really hope Brian doesn't do anything. He sounded a little serious, actually.
Who's that guy we were talking about? E4 was his name, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yay. Only took 2 lives and days attacking a bunch of turrets, probably. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, yeah, Days is Brazilian, right?
Yes.
So, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign up for deployment to Brazil just so I can go beat up Days.
Yeah. Well, you need to figure out where exactly he lives. Brazil's pretty big.
Yeah, but there's only like 2 cities that are actually populated. The rest of it is just fucking jungle.
Oh wait, I think Dave's is in. I forgot if Dave's is either in northern or southern Brazil, because I remember he mentioned either the north or south having terrible roadways and the other one having great roadways, and he was jealous.
It's South Brazil that has horrible roadways.
Yeah, it might have been trainways too. Who knows? I wasn't paying attention because I don't
Isn't
care.
that right, Days? Because the South got less developed by the Portuguese because they didn't have as much gold.
All right, going to the race Sobapo. Alright.
Harrison, do you like sushi?
I haven't tried it.
You've never had sushi?
Never really wanted to try.
Where are you from?
East Coast.
Yeah, you're on the coast.
Not on the coast. I'm about 4 hours from the coast at best.
Yeah, but like I'm in a fucking desert and I've had sushi.
Yeah, that's because they import it because it's exotic. Here, it's not even desirable because you could just get extra.
Like, I like sushi, but I'm scared to eat I'm scared to eat some of the sushi in my area.
That's too quick, man.
I don't touch the sushi in my area because I feel like I'm gonna die. I'll eat like cooked sushi, but I won't eat raw fish sushi. You want some Evoltini della Manzane?
I don't know what that is.
It's like an Italian crepe.
Crepe.
But it's like a savory crepe. Alright.
Oh, I cannot redirect that.
What server are you on, Harrison?
New York. We're doing the racing. Oh yeah, they added racing, by the way.
I know, we did a race before.
I don't believe. Racing that keeps track of your checkpoints instead of you having to do it on your own. How about that? That is a problem I have. Which is I end up going so fast and still wanting to preserve my speed that it ends up killing me. And then, yeah, it's a problem. Welcome. Oh yeah, you also go big fast now. They improved the speed limit.
Oh god!
Did you die horrifically?
No, I just did something stupid.
What was that?
I went too fast and I did not account for my drift.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'd say when starting out, it's way better to go slow, because then you might have a chance in hell of not crashing into everything.
Interesting.
Oh, I almost made it in.
What is the down thrust?
I think it's on control by default. Control and or shift. I don't remember exactly. You can just rebind it in like the escape menu, I think. I'll also tell you what it is bound to in the first. Oh, too much.
Blacking out.
Alright, well. Oh yeah. Going the fastest way to black out is to go down, trust me. If you just
I just had that happen.
It's like G-lock in 2 seconds or less, guaranteed. Only go down if it's an emergency, basically.
Shit.
But going up is the most forgiving, so you want to be like going up a majority of the time. If you need to be strafing. And then left and right are like a, you know, medium tolerance, so you know.
Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Fire explosion. Death.
Oh, I missed. I missed. I'm probably not going to do a single lap, because my laps are very hard. My laps require me going at least 800 meters a second.
Can I do the Tokyo Drift?
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
god!
I didn't read it.
I'm blacking out, I went down!
Only go down if it's an emergency! Was it an emergency?
Let's see, I gotta mess with some of my settings here. Cockpit, mouse, gamepad, son of a bitch. Back, keypad.
Oh,
Gross, combat boost.
did you end up playing any more of the Dread Hungers, if anyone else, or nah?
Yeah, no, not yet, but more people have it now. Down
Okay.
less control.
I'm
Left control,
fine
I feel
with
like it's
playing.
really not doing anything.
Well, the strafing isn't as strong as your forwards, for one thing.
Oh god, that fucking drag.
Also, your normal boost, the one that doesn't yeet you forwards at 100 million meters a second, that also works on the strafing, so if you want your strafing to do more. You
What
wanna...
was the normal boost?
that one's just on, like, whatever the default boosting button is. I don't know what it is. I forgot such a long time ago. Because I rebound my boost to right mouse. So, you know.
So you got combat boost.
And then big boost. Power burning boost.
Power burn F. Let me try this one.
Yeah, that's the one that eats you at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Forwards.
Yeah. Oh god.
I told
I
you.
gotta go down for this. Oh, I went out.
I broke 1,000.
If I hold this and shift. Oh, it does work. Okay, that's good. Oh no. Ah, that didn't work. Reverse. Forward.
I fast you, Brian. It doesn't matter because we're all on individually timed on our own. I had my alarms harmonizing for a little bit.
Oh, I'm using all the G's right here. Alright, here we go. Time to black out.
Oh yeah, also if you're going up, Brian, and you're pulling all the up G's, if you then go down, you can black out in 3 seconds going down instead of 2. Isn't that helpful?
Super speed. Oh, I blew up on impact.
Oh, you respawn exactly where you die, so you can just left off where you were in the race.
You better hope you don't die in a really shitty spot.
Oh, it's not, because you can, like, move in every direction. No one's...
Stop this strafe.
Yeah, no one's ever been stuck anywhere, before.
I just blacked out. I couldn't stop the strafe I'm in. I still can't stop it. I keep blacking out trying to stop it.
I know, that's why it's, like, the only way to, like, do halfway decent is to know how to not be drifting in the first place. That's, like, the only tried and true method.
This feels so awkward to play on keyboard and mouse.
Oh, it's probably more just like the fact you haven't played the game in literally like 3 months. I think that's more the problem.
Well, I'm used to playing, like, the only good flight games I'm good in are, like, all on console. So I'm used to having a
yeah.
controller.
So was I, but I'm fine at the 100 nuts.
Bonk. I'm spinning out of control.
I died. That rock came out of nowhere. I made it in the tunnel, but the problem was I had to then, not die horrifically on the asteroids inside the tunnel.
I feel for your keyboard and mouse woes. With the resurgence of space sims and everything, went the full HOTAS and all that.
Yeah.
But sold off my mounts and everything as the move. So I'm literally attaching like a ridiculously overpriced joystick to a 2x4.
Oh yeah.
Just to get it at the right place to bounce in there.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
Oh, I just blacked out again.
There's a Brian drifting curse.
It's better to just like roll upside down and try to go up than it is to try to stop yourself from going.
Well, in terms of G-forces, but that takes more time to do. So if you know you only need to go a little bit down, it's better to go the little bit down than to spin the entire ship and then go down using your up. So you gotta be quick thinking, yo. Gotta know when to fold, when to walk away, when to hold.
I almost pulled a really sick maneuver, and then I didn't.
Oh, I ended up doing this really slow. Well, at least for the time I won.
Down and I almost died.
Down is evil.
Down is death.
Don't go down unless it's an emergency!
It takes so long to like slow down to go down.
Oh, the other thing, you could just pitch your ship up to stop to go up and pitch it down to go down, which is usually better actually. It's going
forward and down.
Yeah.
Then it just
go forward and angle the ship down to go down while still going forward is usually gonna make you go more down than going down. If you're down with that. Typically.
Okay, that was an interesting maneuver that flight assist just stopped.
Oh, the little bump messed it all up. That was a slow lap anyway for me, but too much strafing. Because the problem is when you strafe, you usually just cancel out all the momentum you built up. Which isn't what you want. Oh. I don't know what I hit because I couldn't see. I was blacked out. I hit something. God knows what it was.
I died on impact, but I wasn't even going that fast.
If you hit something straight on, you don't have to be going that fast to die instantly. It's really like anticlimactic too when you just die on impact typically.
You're just like, oops.
It's just like boot. Well, there goes that lap attempt. Down the drain. Oh, I hit the rim of that ring. I know what happened there.
Oh, I'm proud of that. I don't even care. I just got a really slick dodge off, but then I crashed immediately afterwards.
It's like, Daze died at some point as well.
Oh, I overshot it.
Oh, no, not quite enough. I didn't redirect inside the tunnel one. Not quite.
I missed.
I was watching this thing.
I almost died.
These are too damn high.
Yeah, they're too damn
I could die
high.
on impact.
I don't think they're too damn high, but it's funny.
It's a funny, it's a funny title.
Oh, is that Papa?
Yeah.
Frozo?
It's a
How's the
Fernander.
racing going?
Random threats to-
It's going pretty good. It feels harder because I think the pitch change has completely undid any like memorization I had.
It's like a whole new map.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the best stuff I did so far was
Some
to.
more flight model tweaks, but it should be the last big one. After this one, it should just be like minor,
Yeah.
really minor
You
tweaks. for
said-
now.
you know, you said no one's ever gotten stuck.
Yeah. Did you find a way to get stuck somehow?
No, I got it. Okay, I wedged myself out.
Yeah, because it's like it should be like really hard to get completely stuck somewhere. 'Cause you can
Oh
move
God,
in.
I hit the wrong button,
Yeah, Brian's
I'm gonna,
enjoying the racing.
and I blacked out. Okay,
I'm gonna be recording some clips in a little bit. If you guys are still online, I might ask your help if you're available to
Oh yeah, I'll.
fill out the
I
clip.
mean, at a minimum for the next 30 minutes, I'd be online. Maybe longer, because I have the day off today from work. So.
Okay. Well, I'll ping you. If otherwise, some other day. I'm gonna get set up at least. Working on the clip.
Oh no, I
clip
went down,
montage.
blacked out almost immediately.
Yeah, but the best time I've done so far is 2:15.
Nice.
So
Watch
The
out,
G-forces
Paul.
should actually be a little bit easier to manage in the next build, just because some of the flight model changes. But we'll see.
Dude, this is the longest
No!
I've ever been knocked out.
I bumped into something and it cascaded.
So you still haven't beat your old record then, huh?
No.
Whoa. Yeah. That was like bump, 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 big bump.
Yeah. Oh, there was one bump, but it wasn't correctable because the speed is too fast to possibly.
What is your best time since the flight model changed?
2:15.
2:15. Oh, that's almost there.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Few
right.
seconds.
In this
The
game-
problem was that was a lap where I broke 1,000 meters a second, and I still was 4 seconds slower than the best.
You broke 1,000 meters per second?
Yeah, and one of those
That's nuts.
sections. Well, that's what you have to do to
Wow.
get that race time. You need to break at least 1,000 at one part, possibly
Wow.
2. No. It's like,
I didn't even know that was even possible.
well, that's what you have to do to get the fastest time. You gotta,
Yeah, it makes sense.
you gotta
Makes sense. I
preserve
didn't think there
your.
was enough space.
You gotta like preserve as much momentum as possible and somehow not die while going like here I'm going 900.
Yeah, you're going pretty fast. I mean, I'm used to going like 500, 600,
Ah,
and I struggle even with that speed.
See, I'm almost
You know, if you had track IR, things would get a lot easier for you. You're like having a power burn at some crazy angles to go that fast, right?
yeah. So this is
And
the
barely-
part after the
Well,
asteroid
yeah,
tunnel.
you almost hit 1,000 there. I saw it. Wow.
I mean, you gotta really brake there. Like that's like the biggest braking, like the whole thing.
Wow. Well, one thing I am going to implement, Gunman, that'll help you, is I'm going to implement a thing for the
Oh.
padlock that if you're racing, you can set it to have it look in the direction you're moving in. You know, but it'll be scaled,
oh,
so if you're
I
just
nailed
moving
the
a-
rock.
So if you're so when you're going through those sections at really, really high speed, but you turn your ship, the pilot will automatically turn his head a little bit to help you see better in the direction you're actually going in. So you're trying to do an AI version of what a good racer would do naturally. So that should help. It's like the
I went
racing
down, Harrison.
version
I'm out
of
for a
the
minute.
combat padlock. I'll tweak the algorithm
Oh,
for racing so it
I missed.
does that automatically.
forgot the brake in a section. That was what
No, I
happened.
didn't make it.
You missed one.
So having the auto. No, I forgot the brake for a section. I don't know why, but I just did.
Is Sisu in there racing with you? Is that Christian?
Christian
no,
just.
So I'm also going through a move right now. And so I sold off my mounts. I literally run around and attaching a ridiculously overpriced joystick to a 2x4. Yeah. It's working though. I'm just loaded it up actually.
Cool.
This is my first time playing it.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah.
you have one of our pilot instructors right here to help you.
Yeah.
Oh, Harrison's a god awful teacher. I can tell you because he taught me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Best in the business, but too bad it's not a
sequel.
business. That's why he's god awful.
Wow, Gunman.
Ah!
Your teaching credentials are being
Oh well, I don't care.
He's definitely the best pilot. Yeah, him being the best teacher. might not be.
I'm getting
the
to
case.
feel it's as far as closest to an engine, like Elite Dangerous.
I don't know. What would you? I think it's pretty different from Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen
Yeah.
or any of those games, in my opinion.
I'd say
good.
closest to SC because of G
Okay.
mechanics.
But I've been hearing from the Star Citizen players that Star Citizen is becoming more and more like Elite. So
Yeah. Well, they got a lot of bleed over of
Lorenzo,
players.
you gotta, if you want this game to be like Elite, you gotta promise us a lot of cool shit and never deliver.
Yeah.
Or take forever and then have the game stagnate more and more of every single year.
But deliver
Pretty much
it,
anything that
but-
makes us cry.
No, but if you're gonna deliver it, the only rule is you have to deliver it behind a paywall, even though it was promised for free.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was promised for free. I just think they never ever mentioned the possibility of it costing anything. They technically didn't promise it was free, though.
I'm gonna go offline, guys. I need to work on these recording settings. I'll
All
be
right.
back later on.
Talk to you later.
Yeah,
Have
talk to you later.
fun.
Good luck, Sisu. If you have problems, these guys can help you. You can also post in the fighter training channel. Huh?
Is there listed settings as far as what matches up your capture settings? So in case like you need things to match up properly.
Settings for what? For
like a video capture, if you do like any sort of like video capture and everything.
If you do a video capture, make it at least 180p. At least the default for
1080p.
better graphic settings, and don't include any like overlays in recording. Other than that, it should be fine.
Okay. 60 frames per second is what you're recording at.
I think, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, if you, I'd say
I
60
think
is
the
the
trailer
target.
is at 60 frames per second, isn't it?
Oh, because YouTube by default does 1080 at 60 if it can, if at all possible. So most
yeah,
people.
1080 at 60. Except I'm pretty sure we have a new cinematic trailer that people haven't seen yet, and that wasn't 60. So the clip montage should be the same. Did I not put that in the clip montage channel that it should be 60?
Oh, I may have missed it. My bad.
No,
I will go back
it's
to the channel.
Also, friend, what is
I'll
this
look
I
at
hear
it
about
myself.
Harrison getting a Steam CD key, but not me?
You don't
Yeah,
have a Steam key?
yeah, he didn't
Everybody
get.
can get one.
Yeah,
Just send a message to Little Dragon.
Okay, I will.
and you'll get chastised for not asking sooner. Probably. No, you won't.
Yeah, we didn't.
You won't.
We didn't include the frame rate. I'll put 60 FPS. I'm pretty.
I assume most people would probably assume it would be 60.
I blacked out so hard right there.
So you're probably fine on that front anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be out for, but I definitely blacked. I blacked out in like under a second. Right
It's
there.
always
Game
5
not happy about.
seconds for blacking out. It always lasts
Dude,
about.
Dude, I like went straight out. I tried to like whip around a corner, and the game was like, nah.
Oh, so you think you were pulling off some maneuver there? Actually, you just pulled the ticket to blacken out.
I didn't look enough that way. Can I? Ooh, am I gonna do this right, or am I gonna immediately just black out?
Oh yeah.
No, I just immediately blacked out.
Yeah, Brian. The other thing with the G's is usually a spinning can help you when you're holding the big G.
Create more G-force to stop the G-force.
Well, when you spin, it redirects like where you're pushing from like your strafing.
Relative to your body.
Yeah. So if you do a 90-degree rotation, that's like pretty good, man.
Okay. I'll be back later. See you guys.
All right. Oh no, he doesn't know it's a race because racing's a weapons hot, so he's trying to attack me. I mean, is it really? It's race. I'm trying not to.
The fuck? I didn't even hit anything, and I just flipped.
Oh, I almost made it through. All right.
Hello, Harrison.
All right.
It's Chris Chan.
Yeah, he joined like 20 minutes ago.
Is that the real Chris Chan?
I don't think it is. They're not cringy enough. They're already disqualified. So Brian, do you think the G's are too damn high?
No, they're not bad.
Are you sure? And that doesn't sound very convincing, I would say.
I turned the corner a little too quickly, and I couldn't pull out of a fucking nose.
All right. Do you still want to keep racing or do more attacking? Because I'm good to switch at this point. I've had enough failed attempts to where it's like I want to go back to attacking things. Whatever. Unless you want to keep racing, 'cause it's like yeah.
No, I'm down for an attack.
All right. Well, now that I committed to this slap, I guess I'll try it. And...
Oh. Wait, why did I randomly stop boosting right there?
Did you run out of energy by any chance?
Not that I know of. Okay, under here, through here, up there. Hey, Christian, how's you doing? Rock! That way. Remember some of the dumb shit we would pull in Elite Dangerous?
What exactly?
Just like pull some fucking crazy maneuvers with like a 300,000 credit ship or a 300 million credit ship and just pull like some dumbass crazy maneuvers.
I remember when I first got the Anaconda, I did run the rebuy on that thing for like 2 years. So at any point I could have just lost it. Forever.
Yeah. The first time I bought the Fredolance, I lagged out in a game and Bean told me I just sat there running into an asteroid.
Oh.
And I didn't have enough money for a rebuy, and I had to send in a ticket, and they actually gave me a rebuy, and I was like, hey.
Oh yeah, we remember Minecraftian pulled that off twice. He lied about needing a rebuy for his Anaconda, and he got it twice because he said it was like a bug that killed his ship when it was himself.
No,
he crashed.
Bean legit saw me sat there doing nothing, and like he's like, yeah, you're bugging out.
Yeah. But no, he actually, like, committed insurance fraud twice, and no one knows how he did it.
Do you remember my old racing vulture that I got, like, super fast?
I don't think I saw it.
I had a vulture that I
Well...
it just went so fast.
Oh, come on.
Retarded. My old Fredolance had the fucking, corrosive cannons on them.
Wow. Oh, that was super slow. Alright, are you ready for me to switch the map? Because it's spooky.
I guess I'm down.
Alright, it switches it very fast.
Whoa!
Alright.
How do you refit again?
Bring up the right arrow, and then it's like it's the third item on the list from top down.
Right arrow?
Yeah, the right arrow key. That's how you bring up the main menu. For doing all the important stuff. Again. I could be a toxic repairman. I'm gonna switch it to free-for-all, but I'm only gonna be healing people. Which I'm sure will work very well. My guns don't work! Okay, no, I just did. Did you figure it out, Brian?
Yep.
I have healing guns, so I can't damage any of them. Alright, the AI on. Yes, they are. Alright. They should be around here somewhere. Probably. Are you attacking Christian?
Yes. I'm in G-Lock.
I'm gonna heal him mid-combat. That sounds fair,
I'm
right?
awake.
I'm repairing him as you're trying to kill him. Yeah, actually, I fully healed all the damage you did. Oh, yeah, there was. Oh, we need to go to the dock.
Oh, I hit him with a heavy cannon round.
Yep, hitting me. Well, we hit each other actually because we were both like forward on. Head on, yes. That's the direction that you die from. There's also lots of innocent AI around, you know. I think they're mostly fighting each other.
I'm on the verge of crying tears of joy over the ability to change around like just joysticks and mappings and axes while the game is actually running. This is brilliant. I mean, like my dead zone, like so I had a little bit of drift, so I just, you know, dialed it in and everything while it's running. It's like, oh, okay, now it's no longer moving.
You finally get some inkling of decent quality of life on a stick.
Oh.
In terms of customization.
Yeah, I'm becoming a patron today. Just for that.
I'm getting chewed up. Ah. Harrison, aren't you like one of the diamond tier supporters of Analytity?
No, I'm like a mid-tier supporter of this game.
Of this game?
Yes. I fully healed you, bro.
Thank you.
There we go. Because I figured if I was attacking people, it'd be a little bit too unfair, basically. I probably wouldn't. I don't know that, though. Something outrageous could happen.
I forget, can you lock onto a fucking... Can you lock onto a ship on this?
Yeah, it's tab's like the multi-purpose lock-on key, where it'll lock like what you're staring at your target, but if something else is like attacking you, or there's someone launching missiles at you from a distance, it'll target them first before it targets what you're looking at. Which is usually more important anyway, but... I just... There is a target key that only, like, targets what you're looking at, but I never use it. And don't even know what it is. Might have been R or something. You know, R is the nearest target, actually. Alright. Some key I never use. Also, you can play as a support, Brian, if you want to do that. But beware, the healing guns are dumbfired, so good luck. Best of luck. I hate it when you heal people and they react by attacking you. Very upsetting. Alright, get away from it. It's might be angry that we healed it, but you know. Run away. Mission accomplished. It's just like hanging out with wild animals. It's like you need to give them medical attention, even if they don't appreciate it. You have to do it. There we go. Hey, I should figure out what AI you're attacking and heal them. Yeah, oh, it's this one, alright. Oh, I didn't get him fast. This would be counterproductive. That'd be helpful.
Does this trick still work, I wonder? Let me find someone here. That's not the one I wanted.
Oh no! Something else is angry at me healing it. You will take your medicine! We lost Christian.
Go.
Eat healing. Ah! There we go. He can't get us now. We're in the baffles. He has no idea where we're at.
Fell asleep. Oh, I fell asleep again.
Yeah, this pilot's really sleepy, man. He should really stay awake on the job more. Alright, I need to go to a base to heal, because no one's around to heal me any, which is very, biased, I'd say. Yeah, so you having fun, Brian? Does it make you...
It's more fun when there's people online.
Yeah, that's the case for most... Well, to be honest, it's easier to play with people than it is a frickin' Elite, where it takes like 1 hour to get like 4 people in the same spot, for some reason. It's like, it doesn't even make sense, it just always ends up taking forever. If somebody has to like refit something, or... And then some person's like 400 light years away because they were getting dirty drives grade 5 or something. I don't know.
Or they were grinding some glitch.
They're running Sophis and COs.
You gotta make sure we're in the same instance too, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
And you gotta frickin' fight. Although on console that's not an issue, because there's usually not enough players to have instancing be a problem. So, don't have that problem at least. And it's also being passed through Xbox Live, which basically is a gaming VPN, is what it essentially is, so that helps out with network stability. That's why so many games are peer-to-peer on Xbox Live and they work, like, decently. It's like, yeah, it's almost like there's a private server network they're running through. That helps out a lot. And that everyone's... Here, I'm your, ICU, bruh. Ah! No. Leave me alone.
Why are you so hard to hit?
Because I'm wiggly. I know how to do the space wiggle. Yeah. Hey, do you want me to switch to a real gun? So you could pick what gun I have to use. Like and
Use the fragment cannon.
the flak.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the better guns in the game. Are you sure?
Oh, really?
Yeah, in my opinion, because it's the best at range. Because you could just chip damage people without better than they can with any other gun. All right, I got a flak. Because it's very tight spread. That's like the main thing. I'm dusting you.
Oh, my game crashed.
Oh, it's not a big deal. It's usually the server's fault when the game crashes, we figured out. Because the servers are actually, like, dirt cheap.
I mean, I can't blame him for picking dirt cheap servers for a game
It's like,
still in
well,
alpha.
yeah, well, it's like, he made the network code really good so that he can run dirt cheap servers. And have it work pretty well. Like, they just tend to crash you for no reason at all. Which I think what happens is you have like a lag spike and the server panics and kicks you. I think that's what happens most of the time. So if you spike to like 300 ping, the server's like, oh, get this mofo out of here. He's gonna bring down the whole server. I think that's kind of what goes on. I think. And if it doesn't let you rejoin, just restart the game, because it like flags you as like being a networktism, and then just restart the freaking game.
What the fuck? My HunterNet won't open now.
That sounds more like a...
HIO problem.
Yeah. Maybe. I never had a problem when I used itch.io. I was using it for like a year. Yeah, restart everything. Make sure HunterNet actually shut off and it's not hiding as a background process. Somewhere. Like Halo. Halo does it all the time. Like, Halo's like the only game on PC where you alt-tab and it somehow becomes a background process and you can't tab back in, so you just have to close it and restart the whole thing. And it does that, like, really often. I don't know why. It's this, like, annoying thing. Alright, I think I might bully some AI somewhere.
Nope, I'm not. Every time I fire it back up, itch.io closes.
So your itch.io is being, non-agreeable. You could try, unplugging your graphics and plugging it back. You know, just to make sure it's, might be acting up. And you said you already freaking tried to kill itch.io, right? In Restarter. And it still doesn't want to work.
Nah. Alright, I'll just message Little Dragon and ask for it.
You might not get it today, but you'll probably get it by tomorrow.
Ah, well. I was having fun with it. I don't know what it did.
Yeah. It might also be your PC's fault.
Yeah, my computer might just be like, nah, bitch.
Yeah. It's like, well, I mean, how old is your computer anyway?
It's fairly recent.
Well, what's the oldest part on it?
It'd probably be the original SSD in it, which is like from 2019.
Okay, well. I don't think it's probably not the SSD dying. Because then you'd have problems with everything.
Probably it's just being a little brat.
What about your, what's the lowest quality part on your PC?
Probably my RAM stick, because it's only a 16.
A 16 gig? What speed does it run at?
Oh man, you can tell this trailer's old because I can see Renzo getting shot at by missiles.
That never happens anymore.
Okay, so reverse is a blackout time. Gotcha.
Yeah, reversing also blacks you out in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Only reverse in emergency.
Reversing down or death sentences.
Yeah. Unless you only go down for like a half second, you should be okay. Or if you go down after going up, that's fine too.
Okay.
Oh, this video is pre-inertia. Or pre-G-lock, I guess.
Actually, did you look in Task Manager to see if there's like some weird itch.io thing running still? That's the other thing that might happen.
I'll double check, but I didn't see anything.
Alright, make sure you look through the whole list, and anything that says itch or HunterNet, kill it. Burn it. To the ground.
Burn it alive.
Yeah, hello. I'm Strowman right
Kenobi.
now.
Yeah. What?
How you doing, my slightly homosexual friend?
Oh, what?
Yeah, we all know it's you. Because you were complaining about OnlyFans getting taken down, so we know it's you.
What?
Wow. I'm the
Did you
only
say
one.
that on stream, Harrison?
I don't know.
Can you mention that word?
This is a sensitive topic for your stream, Gunman. You're still
Yeah, well, you can mention it, you just can't discuss it.
Wow, is that a bait or something?
I don't know. No.
Nice man.
It's not like I'm ending the. It's not like I'm gonna end the stream in 5 minutes or anything, so you can rant about.
I opened my email, then my unwanted messages are like members only. Jesus.
Funny, cause I was watching this thing and they're like respect your veterans. It's like, yeah, my wife's my girlfriend's husband fights for your freedom, and it's like, that's funny, cause my wife's boyfriend's kind of cool.
I fight for my own freedom, thank you very much.
Yes. Fuck the others. Only your freedom counts.
Alright, so yeah, I'll be ending my Strom though, but I'll get back on the game and whatnot if, like, Fernando wanted us to, or someone wanted me to help him out, or something like that. I'm just done Stroming.
I'll send you a message if we get enough people on for a Dread Hunger match.
I probably should.